Hi, Boo Boo.
Well, hello.
Hi, Boobies.
Hi.
Shnoopy.
Cheers.
We were gonna drink. I was like,
Oh my
whatever.
God.
I know.
I am toasting and cheersing to you because I am so happy that we have 14 friends behind us. I feel good. I feel lighter. And
Good.
I don't even know who these people are. Hi, I'm Cynthia.
I'm Crystal. This is Humble Brag.
Humble brag.
Humble Brag.
Oh, I have tea.
Once a housewife,
Always a housewife. Can we say that again for the people in the back?
Humble Brag.
Humble brag. Brag with us.
I know.
And I feel lighter.
There was a lot of chatter.
A lot of chatter in the comments, but I have to say, ma'am, that a lot of people really resonated with your story, and I felt like the comments were good. Like,
Yeah.
I know it was really hard for you to share this horrific story, worst story ever.
Yeah, it was kind of a horror story.
Like, honestly, it was like the saddest story that I've ever heard. Because I know I've been down that road where I've lost people in my life that I cared about, that I
Yeah.
loved, that I considered to be really good friends. And, you know, no matter what happens, when it ends, it still is like mourning a loss.
Yeah. Well, I found a lot of people messaging me. They shared similar stories. Also, ones that they said that they were isolated from family members, moms,
Whoa.
sisters, brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's heartbreaking that people have to go through this, but I do hope that, our humble braggers really feel that they have an outlet listening to our stories,
Mhm.
that no matter what you look like,
Yep.
being on TV, being whatever we are to them, that we also really struggle. And I think
Mhm.
what was really important for me was to really express and share that this was all happening off the show and how it
Mhm.
affected me on the
Yep.
show, and that
Explains a lot on that show,
right? And actually,
knowing the story.
I didn't even realize that it was explaining it until I said it.
Yeah, because you were so busy feeling bad,
Yeah,
like,
I
the
was
whole
just
time because, you couldn't even
paralyzed.
enjoy your moment.
Yeah. I
You
was
felt
so
guilty.
paralyzed. But do you have any stories, of lost friends like that?
Uh, do we have enough time?
I know,
Of
right?
course.
Okay, yeah.
Girl, I'm a lot older than you are. I have been through, a lot of different situations with my friends, but I will say this, and I always say this. I will always say that anyone who was my friend, who was my real friend, like my real person, my real spirit animal, who really ever loved me, at some point, we always found our way back.
I was gonna ask you
Maybe the
that. Okay.
dynamic of the friendship changed a little bit. Maybe we weren't besties anymore. Maybe we weren't like on the phone 24/7 anymore, but we were able to still have a
Mm,
friendship and on a different level, which
okay.
I think is great.
Is that sort of the adage when people say, forgive and not forget?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. You
Yeah.
never forget.
Yeah.
And I
That's like
think,
my problem is
yeah.
that I feel like I can't, and while I do, I always say, like, look, it's past, it's over. I'm gonna be really honest. It's not. I feel it. I still feel it all the time.
Yeah.
So I would be lying if I said that, because that's not true. But I've come a long way,
Yeah.
but I wonder, like, are those feelings because I haven't forgotten why I can't forgive? Like, it still feels gray even though I'm
Mhm.
close. Can you ever forgive if you don't forget?
Can you ever forgive if you don't forget? I say yes, and this is why I say yes. The forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person.
Mhm.
It's for you so that you can have your peace.
Right.
So you can take the accountability that you had in it and just try to move forward. That's who the forgiveness is really for.
Right.
So I say you never forget because you won't forget it. How do you forget something like that?
Yeah.
If you go through a traumatic experience like that, of course you're going to remember it. But I think that's okay because it's just part of your journey. It's part of your story. Like, for whatever reason that happened to you, you went through that situation. It in some way has prepared you for something in your future. I'm
Right.
telling you.
Okay.
Everything isn't unicorns and rainbows, child. You're going to go when nobody's
You're like a
exempt.
shaman.
Well, thank you.
You're a shaman.
No, I'm just old. And I've been through a lot of
So this makes me think about a question I saw from one of our listeners. Can you, because this question really interests me. Can you really have a deep and meaningful friendship with someone that you meet on Housewives on your show?
That answer is yes.
Okay.
It is yes, but it takes, I mean, you just really got, like, you and that person really have to be connected. And it just has to be bigger than Housewives. You have to hang out outside of the show.
Mhm.
You have to spend time outside of the show. You have to vacation outside of the show. And the show can't be what keeps the friendship together.
So how do you maintain staying, doing all the things that the show needs to do by having a real friendship outside?
Well, it's not easy. It's not easy. I have definitely struggled with that, but I will say for myself, I'm the same person on the show in my friendships that I am outside of the show. I have no control over, what my friends do or say or move or how they move on the show, but I just know who I am on and off the show.
Right.
And I've been consistent.
Right. I think that's why you were so successful at the show, where I felt very much like what happened with my friends, like this is happening over here and this is happening over here. And so I kept,
And the fans can tell when it's like
if it's not authentic.
a show ship.
Yeah.
Is that a
And
word?
for me, yes, it is. It's a show ship. And so I kept compartmentalizing the difference on the show. And so I always find it really interesting when I see like people on shows that are like best friends or like they're the duo. I'm curious, like, is that a manufactured duo? Is that real? How do they maintain that when you're not filming? And of course, you get together with people. I certainly have, I get together with people off the show, but like to have that real deep friendship that's not sort of, it's not about alliance.
Right.
That's the thing with the show. There's alliances. Like, can you really have a clean friendship with all that gone?
Well, here's the thing. Take the show out of the equation. Even with your real life friends that have nothing to do with the show, who could care less about the show, you're going to have issues with them as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've gone up and down and had, highs and lows with my friends that have that don't even watch the show.
Right.
So that's just how it works with
Right.
friends. And that's why I believe that every friendship sometimes has to just come to an end or recreate itself in a different way that's not so much, not so heavy.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, if it just fizzles away, it just fizzles away. And you can't like force friendship.
Yeah.
Either both people are in it, both people care, both people show up the same way. I'm really big on reciprocity. Like, I don't want to be the friend that's doing everything for the other friend, and the other friend is just the receiver of me doing the most all the time. Like, I'm not, and I don't do things so that you'll do things for me. I do things because I want to, but I want my friend to want to do stuff back sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it works when you're aligned with someone.
Yeah.
Like, I'd never have to call you and ask you for anything. If I'm talking about, oh my God, I have really bad eczema and I can't figure it out, you're just going to naturally say, oh my God, I have a recipe you should try. Or I have a medication. Like, my friend had this. Let me see if I can make a call. Let me connect you guys on a group text. Like, I don't ever have to ask you for anything.
Right.
I just talk to you. I have conversations with you, and you decide
if I'm, what
that,
kind of friend I am.
hey,
Yeah.
oh, you need this? Or, oh, you need some advice about that? And you just give because you want to support your friends.
Yeah. So, okay. We're just going to, this is all about friends because I've actually a lot of questions now that
But
the 14
friendships are complicated.
Very.
So fire away.
And so.
And I have a disclaimer. I am by no means a friendship expert, you guys.
Yes, you are.
Well, no, I did invent the friendship contract.
And you're a great friend.
I did.
You are a loyal friend.
I try.
And I get
I'm not perfect, but I do feel like for the most part, there's more people that think that I'm a good person and a good friend than more people that can't stand me and think that I'm a terrible human being.
You're not a terrible human being, and no one thinks that. But I I think why you did that friendship contract is because you have probably felt let down in the past and you want someone to be there just as much as you're there for them.
No, that's not why I did it.
Oh.
I did that friendship contract.
Every new year, I set a resolution to eat better. I'm usually not able to last past January, but I'm proud to say that this year I'm still going strong and I have Hero Bread to thank.
With Hero Bread, you can focus on your health goals and still indulge in the soft, fluffy experience you love guilt-free.
You know how much I love a breakfast wrap, and I love the Hero Bread tortillas. Not only do they taste amazing, but they only have 80 calories and 7 grams of fiber.
Their products are delicious and flavorful, but have ultra low net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and are high in fiber.
The consistency is so good. It doesn't fall apart and actually tastes good.
I love a good grilled cheese with some warm tomato soup, and I've been loving my Hero Bread grilled cheese sandwiches.
And they have a great variety. They have tortillas, sliced bread, bagels, and dinner rolls.
Oh, I'm loving my new bagels. They're so good and only have 4 grams of net carbs.
You'd never know it's low net carb and high fiber bread from the texture. No compromises, just flavor.
They have monthly small batch drops of indulgent favorites like their 4G net carb bagel, and new surprises coming this year.
Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order. Go to hero.co and use Humble at checkout.
That's Humble at HERO.co.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Whether you're dating, married, or building a friendship, or just working on yourself, it's time to form relationships that love you back.
Therapy is helpful for learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It really just empowers you to be the best version of yourself.
Something incredible about BetterHelp is that it is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient. BetterHelp serves over 5 million people worldwide.
BetterHelp is not only convenient, but they also have a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties who you can access. And if you don't like your therapist, you can switch anytime at no extra cost.
Discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp.
Visit BetterHelp.com/humblebrag today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/humblebrag. Buffalo, everyone's favorite slot game, is live on DraftKings Casino.
Hit the reels wherever and whenever to play for Wild Western wins.
New players can play $5 to get a spin on the mystery wheel for a shot at up to 2,000 in casino credits.
Download the app and sign up with code HUMBLE. Join the Stampede with Buffalo on DraftKings Casino now.
The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. One per new customer. Play $5 in Spin Wheel to receive between $10 and $2,000 in non-withdrawable casino credits for select games that expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends February 16th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
This year has already been super busy, and figuring out what I'm going to eat has been super stressful. That is, until I started using HelloFresh.
That's why we love HelloFresh. HelloFresh helps make mealtime manageable, saving you from searching for recipes or all that grocery shopping.
With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
They have 50 chef-created recipes to choose from every week, plus customizable options to make your meals just the way you like them. You can choose from meat and vegetables, veggie, family-friendly, fit and wholesome, quick and easy, and pescatarian. The other day, I had the mozzarella crusted chicken with blistered tomatoes and potato wedges, and it was so good. It took me 30 minutes to make, and I want to eat it all the time now.
HelloFresh's new ready-made meals go from your fridge to your fork in just 3 minutes.
It's the same high-quality ingredients and restaurant-worthy flavor you expect from HelloFresh, just with none of the work.
Their lineup of prep and bake meals come together with minimal mess and only 5 minutes of prep. So Your oven does most of the work, not you.
Get up to 10 free meals and a free high protein item for life at HelloFresh.com/humble10FM. One item per box with active subscription. Free meals applied at discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan.
That's up to 10 free HelloFresh meals. Just go to HelloFresh.com/humble10FM. First of all, let me pull down my wig a little bit because I feel it sliding back.
Wait, why did you do
that is not why I did that friendship contract.
Okay.
I did that friendship contract because it was my first time on a reality show with 6 crazy women. And basically, I didn't know how to navigate, getting to know them in a way where I was comfortable. And, again, there are all these big personalities.
So you're going to give them a contract?
Yeah. And it worked for a long time until it didn't work. And by the way, it was a joke. It was supposed to be funny because like you,
okay, then I know that thing.
Right. You're very familiar with when you get uncomfortable, like some people, like I try to find the funny in being uncomfortable.
Right.
Like I go to being oh, let me do something funny and I'm going to make her laugh and then she's going to be nice to me again.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you may be the kind of person that just shuts down in those situations.
Yes.
I try to go to the funny. So
Got
I
it.
thought, okay.
Like break the ice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I don't know what's happening. Like, I think she's my friend. Like, I came on this show to be her friend. I feel like I'm trying to have her back. But I'm hearing from the other girls that she's like saying crazy stuff. So, like, is she my friend or is she not my friend?
But that's what I was kind of saying.
Yeah,
No,
is that what you said? No, that's not what you said.
That you are being her friend.
Yes.
But you want the same loyalty for her to be your friend. So you want to make sure she's doing that.
Right. That's
So it's
true.
kind
Okay, you
of-
did say that. Okay, well, that is why
Right?
I
That's
did
what
it.
I said.
But in real life, with our real life friends,
Yeah.
I would not have given a friend contract.
No,
I think that's what I was
think
trying
that's
to
pretty
say.
clear.
Now, for the show, I was like, okay, I'm on TV. I
Yes.
have to try to find the funny in this. I have to try not to take this personal. I actually am still getting to know this person.
Right.
I'm still
Right. You wouldn't do
finding
that.
my feet on a
Yeah.
reality show. I really don't know what's real
Yeah.
and what's not at this point. So let me just do something silly and funny and give her a friend contract.
And
to
was it
just-
cute at the time? Did she respond well?
No, they thought I was like insane.
Oh,
Like they literally.
well, you said it worked.
Well, yeah, it did after they pretty much labeled me like single black female.
Oh, like a crazy person.
Like
Okay.
basically they were like, she's like, who gives someone a friend contract? She's obsessed with her. What is wrong with her?
Oh, that's why that word started
Who
for you.
does that? Oh my God. And it was clearly a joke. It was
Okay.
like, are we friends? Yes or no? Check a square. Like whatever.
You're adorable.
I thought we would be laughing our asses off
You're-
about it. I thought the girls would think she's so funny and clever.
No, that's not what
This
they
is
do.
this is so fun. Like
They're
who-
not going to give that to you.
They literally looked at me like
Yeah.
I was crazy.
But if they laughed with you and at
No, they
you-
laughed at me, honey.
Yes, but if they laughed with you, then you get to win that point.
And they
so they're
laughed
not
at
going to
me.
do that.
All right,
They're going to
so-
find a way to twist it and make
right,
it look
they made it seem
terrible.
like I was obsessed with
Yeah.
the person, and the person's Nene. Like everybody knows
Yeah.
because she was the person I was really the closest to on the show.
Right.
Like the whole time I was on the show. And by the grace of God, we're in an amazing place right now.
Good.
The dynamic of our friendship has changed, but we respect each other. We see each other. It's all good. We can go for a drink together. We can go have dinner together, go have lunch together. We text. If I see something that's happening with her, I'll send her a text. She'll shoot me a text. She gives me love on my social media.
Great.
I'll get my little like, oh, okay,
No,
go
the
Bailey,
contract
go.
is contracting.
Yeah. So, the contract, it contracted, and then it wasn't contracting, and then it contracted a little bit,
Okay.
and then it didn't contract,
Okay.
and now it's contracting again.
Okay, good. So it's a multi-layered options contract.
Thank you.
Okay, great. I love that. Okay, so I got that kind of wrong, but maybe a little right.
Right.
Okay, so what happened out of the 14, and this is actually happening in my real life, is my question for you, and because I think it's very specific to like two people fighting and how it affects people. But what about all the people sort of outside that main ring? There's a lot of people that were very wishy-washy
Mm.
and very much like, the girls asked a lot of people to take sides.
Right.
They actually called them and said, we're going to drop you if you don't take sides.
Wow.
Some people, I think, played both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Some people said, I'm not taking a side.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, I feel like, very unstable with so many people knowing that they did not have my back and gave me the benefit of the doubt. And or at least you could say to the person, "I've never heard Crystal say stuff like this. I don't think this is in her character,
Mhm.
but let me talk to her." It would none
Mhm.
of that happened.
Mhm.
Rare I mean, like, maybe 1 or 2 people. But the rest I heard was, like, kind of avoiding me, but then would, like, talk to me privately, and again, this is over a couple of years, so, like, things have changed. But
Mhm.
just during the fires, I got a text from one of those girls that I've been very clear with, like, "You are one of my good friends, and you've played the middle, and that's not okay."
Mhm.
So, I just didn't even respond. And what do you do in that situation when referring to, like, forgiving
Picking a
and
side.
forgetting? Yeah, like, it wasn't like they said Crystal did it, but it was they probably said to them, "Oh, like, I'll stick with you," but, like, they just didn't put a flag in the sand saying, like, "Crystal's my friend, and I trust her, and I believe her." It was very much, like, made me feel like you're not taking a side, which they should. They should take a side, no?
No, they shouldn't take a side. Well, this is what I think, because I've been in that situation as well. I don't think that your situation is tricky because you were all 14 friends, but
It's
if it was
very
like me and a friend
it's
and like
very
one other
tricky.
extra person
Yeah. By the way,
and then
I have never asked anyone to
yeah,
take a
I don't
side.
like people to take sides. I want them to have their
But
own experience, their own energy,
but
and
okay,
do what
how
they
do
want
I
to do.
then the thing is
But let me
how do I
finish.
deal with these people?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you can't step up for me to try to help us all continue to be friends, in my mind, you've already taken a side. Now, if you step up for me and try to like help us protect our little
Yeah,
14 friend circle and the shit don't work, then we're good. Cause at least I can say, well, you tried.
right.
And that's it. And then whatever you decide to do, at that point, I'm just gonna let it go and let you be comfortable because I don't want because I'm having an issue with you for this person over here to all of a sudden feel like now they have to have an issue with you. If you guys don't have an issue, you guys don't have an issue. We
Right.
have an issue. And I don't want the third friend to feel like they have to have an issue
Right. I
now.
mean, they're all collateral damage at the end of the day,
Yeah,
right? They all got sucked
correct.
into this,
Correct.
but also I can't unsee it.
Yeah, but what you can see is by I mean, they picked a side. They picked the other girl's side. Basically, at the
They
end of the
just
day.
they just said, I don't know what happened, but I'm not picking a side." I'm like, "You've
But
known
they
me for
did
so
because they
long."
stopped hanging out with you and they continued to hang out with her. That
They
is
still
kinda picking a side
Yes,
without
but then
saying
they
it.
also this is more outside the fort. This is not anyone in the group.
Okay.
These are, like, people floating around, like, you kinda hang out with them, but then, like, we see each other at a party and then,
Right.
like, hang out a little bit, kind of like but we all used to be friends. And
Mhm.
now it's like you're afraid to hang out with me because you're gonna piss them off, and it's just all it's everyone became
But
so
they're still hanging out with the other person.
100%.
So they picked a side without verbally saying, "Okay, I'm on this side,"
So
but
when
it's
they
like
reach out to me and they're like, "Hey, happy birthday," or "Hey, whatever," like, what do I do? Go F
me
yourself?
personally, yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
It's like you just have to
No, no,
like
I need that pass because
yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah, okay, because at this point, I'm in like, I don't have to like how you respond or what you decide to do if we were friends or how you decide to move, but I have to respect how you're moving, and
Okay.
I'm not crazy. So, you're hanging out with this other person who's my enemy at this point, and you won't hang out with me because you feel like it's gonna piss the
Yeah.
enemy
Well, they're
off,
afraid it's gonna happen to them.
whatever the reason is.
Yeah.
Either way, you're out,
Yes.
basically,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, with that said, then I would let my friend take her happy ass
Okay.
over there with the other crew
Right.
that she is comfortable still hanging out with. And since she's not comfortable hanging out with me, then in my mind, it's like, we're not friends anymore. Like, we're not enemies.
Right.
Like, we're not enemies,
I'm just not fucking with you
but I
anymore.
don't fuck with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I do
Okay.
not fuck with you
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah.
So there's no need
Because
to.
I just feel like there's so much like niceties and I'm supposed to be nice back. And then I'm like, why? Why do I owe someone to be nice back
Yeah, well,
at this point?
look, phone stuff, like, they already know what it is. Like, you don't owe them a response on a text. They don't have to text. You don't have to feel like you have to
Okay,
text
great.
them. Like, none of that stuff because
These are
that's
things I
all,
just
like,
need encouragement
bullshit.
because I'm a people pleaser. So I'm like,
No, you used to be a people pleaser. You used to be a people pleaser.
Working and working.
You are no longer a people
No.
pleaser. Not on my dime.
Okay.
Not on my clock.
I'm going to say, here's Cynthia's number.
Call Cynthia.
She has something to say to you.
No, but here's the thing. You have a very small, tight circle of friends, whether you're close to them. Whether you're close to them or not, you still see these people.
Yes,
you guys have
they're
all
around.
these holiday parties.
Yes, everyone's around.
You guys have parties every week.
That's right.
So you're going to be in the same living room with some of these people sometime.
Yeah.
So in a situation like that, like I have no problem for a good old hi and bye.
Okay.
I'm not going to avoid you
Yeah.
in a room. Now, if it's a big room, then I may avoid you.
Right.
But if it's like an intimate situation and you're there, if it's a dinner party and we come into close proximity to each other, I'm going to say hello.
Right. Okay.
And keep it moving.
Right.
I'm not gonna linger. I'm not gonna ask about anybody, family. Like I don't care about any of that at this
Okay.
point because we're no longer friends.
Right.
But if I see you, I can still acknowledge you.
Okay.
And I can even say bye if I see you on the way out. But what I'm not gonna do is get up from my chair and
say
go
hello.
find you
Okay.
and go out of my way to say hello.
Okay. Okay.
But if you're like sitting across from me, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, hey,
Friendly.
how are you?
Yeah.
And I may not even get up. A wave and an acknowledgement. Hey,
Right.
see you, girl. Hey. How you
Right.
doing? Whatever.
And
That's
I
it.
think that reaction is holding on to my strength. But like you said, if someone is, quote, your spirit animal, supposed to be in my life, they'll pop up someday.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I don't have to pretend or encourage or anything like that.
No. You just continue to stand in your truth and continue to just do what's in your heart that you feel is right, that you want to do.
Yeah.
Just to protect your own self. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't like protect you first and then figure out how to navigate. And that's why I love talking about boundaries with friendships because you don't owe that person anything at this point.
No, I don't.
Obviously, she's not losing any sleep over the fact that she's still over there twerking with the other people.
Right.
And
But like, why even
you know.
text me? Why even like reach out to me?
because I'm sure a part of her feels like, oh my God, I feel bad. Let me send her a text. No, you don't have to send me a text. As a matter of fact, if they continue to send me a text, I would just block them. I love blocking people.
I've actually unfollowed some of the people recently, just who has been in the middle.
Oh.
I don't need to be around. I don't need
That's
you
totally
to
fine.
be my life.
And if you don't want to unfollow them, if it becomes like a thing, there's people that like are other like people on TV. Like if I unfollow them, it might like get some
It's a thing.
traction.
Yeah.
So I definitely mute them. I have no interest in seeing their life.
Right. Right. Okay. All right.
And if I'm
shaman.
curious about it, which I'm not, I'll just go on their page. But I don't want to see their happy ass pop up on my timeline.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Dr. Cynthia.
And I love that you value my advice.
I do.
And I don't know.
I
don't
do. I
have-
actually listen to our pod and like re-listen to what you're saying to me because I need it. I like to consider myself someone that is an advice giver. I like to think of myself as someone that helps people, but you like trump me all the time. Like you help me so much. And I'm like, I need to ask this because I've only asked a very specific group, but it actually, it's like a ripple effect. It has spread. And I think this is a very common story amongst many people, right?
Absolutely.
Like you fight with one person, like you said, you fight one person, your friend over here, not taking sides, not backing you.
Yep.
But like, should they be
statement.
punished?
Yeah, but that's making a statement. So already that makes me feel like, okay, I don't have an issue with you, but I'm not moving the same way with you either because I see that like you go where the energy is.
Yeah.
If the energy is like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of like half in, half out, whatever, then you just kind of be half in, half out.
But
Or
it's
just
interesting because I talked to my mom
move
about
on.
it back then, and I was like, I'm done with this person, I'm done with this person. And she's like, you can't, like, they're stuck. They don't know what to
That's their
do.
stuff. Don't take on their stuff.
But she also feels like, don't isolate those people. Like, they're in a tough situation.
Yeah, but
like,
you don't have to go out of your way for those people either.
Yeah.
When you see them, you see them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go above and beyond that because now the dynamic of the friendship has changed.
Yeah.
Because that's not your girl. You don't even trust these people. You would never tell these women your deepest,
No.
darkest secrets anymore.
No. My
Right?
world has shrunk so
Yeah.
much. I still have a million friends, and
Well, I was going to say that. Thank God you have
I've
3,000 other friends that you can pull from.
I do. And
Not 3,001, including me.
Yes, you're my number one. But I have
Thank
so
you.
many friends. I'm so grateful. But I'm really mindful of not making everyone my best friend in my mind. Like I now have I put them all in different spots in my life, different like
Yeah.
circles.
Everybody has a box.
Everyone has a box.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I just think there's like this whole group in my mind. It's like, why am I even talking to you when like you're so wishy-washy?
Listen, it is such a blessing to have just even 5 friends.
Everyone says
5 good friends, 5 bitches that just have your back no matter what. The good times, the bad times, sickness, and in health, it's like all the vows to marry someone. If those friends ride for you like a husband would
yeah,
or a wife would, then you're blessed. Because 5 is actually a lot.
yeah.
That's
I'm
a
seeing
good little
that
group to pull from.
as I
And
get
it's less
older.
maintenance
Yes.
because it's only 5 people as
Right.
opposed to like 3,000.
I mean, as I get older, it is shrinking, and everyone's always gave me that advice. But it's
It's good
just
advice because it's the truth.
all right.
And I just want to point out that I'm in no way a relationship expert again.
You are. I feel like you could
I
do a
do-
relationship show.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm speaking from a place of experience, not expertise. I am merely sharing with Crystal what has worked for me, how I have been able to find my peace and, create boundaries and have good girlfriends who do show up for me and I show
Yeah.
up for them. And it's not a lot of drama. It's not easy because I don't do drama friends anymore unless I'm getting paid to do it. If we're not getting paid and a camera's on in my face, you're not gonna get any drama from me. Like I don't do
So,
that. Do you
okay.
have dramatic friends like that bring us like every time you talk to them, it's always like drama?
Yes.
Because that's exhausting after a while.
But I have to say, I don't have a group that is actually that X group. Really, when I saw a comment, someone was like, because I had said, this group of girls, like they were very gossipy in general, always talked about each other.
Oh, red flag.
Yes. But like that I shouldn't be upset that this happened to me because I was part of a group that did that.
Yeah.
So I totally recognize
Yeah,
that.
but when you're in
actually.
a group like that and everybody's like gossiping, just know that,
You're
when your
next.
name is when your name is pulled out of the hat,
That's right.
then,
That's right. So that was actually a very poignant thing. I mean, like, yeah, for reals. But I would say none of my group now are like that. But I noticed something, there's a lot of stuff online about Beverly Hills, about the husbands, right? About the friendships getting involved.
Mhm.
So that was actually my next question. Because I saw there's a lot of stuff like Mauricio and PK and like when they broke up, the
Mhm.
Kyles, all that stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because I find that when I'm like, especially in this situation, but like when I'm arguing with my friend, Rob really gets involved. And Rob's like tries to like
When you mean he gets involved, when you say he
So
gets
Rob-
involved, like he just gives you,
Well, he
gives
really-
you his input to you?
yes.
Or he's like, well, let me call her, or let me text her.
Well, then
like,
he'll ask me, like, do you want me to call her? Do you want me to call the husband? And da-da-da. Like, how do you feel like what do you think about that? That like husbands getting involved?
it depends on the relationship. If it's a relationship where the husbands and the wives were like very close and you guys had like a foursome, like a real true foursome friendship, and it would be weird for, Rob to text, this person, then I think there's exceptions.
Okay.
I think for the most part, the 2 women should just try to work it out and leave the husbands out of it.
Right.
Because a lot of times when I'm upset, my husband would get upset at the person and then I would make up with the person. And then my
Right.
husband's like, I thought we hated that person. What's up? You got me all worked up. I gave you all this good free therapy. I like literally don't even follow this person anymore. Now you guys are back, hanging out again.
I think that makes sense. But Rob's always like trying to help.
I'm trying to cross my leg and be cute, like how we normally sit, but my pants
In
are
your new tight jeans.
my pants are so tight because these are one of my pants that I squoze myself. I don't think squoze is a word, but squoze a word.
No, but I think squoze is cute.
Like
You're gonna make a new word. It's like
squoze myself
smize.
in here because I have a very unrealistic thing about my size because like on my wellness Weight Watchers journey, and what I do is I just wear big stuff. Like usually I wear
Right.
my big jeans,
This is good though.
and I poured myself into these jeans because now I can really see my legs and kind of get a better feeling of what
yeah.
things really should be fitting like.
Well, you look great in them, but I mean,
but I can't breathe.
You can't breathe.
when
You
I sit
can't-
up. That's why
You're gonna pass
Maybe
out.
that's why I can't talk today because I can't breathe.
But by the way,
I'm
these
gonna
jeans
pop
have
one of my buttons.
go for
Woo.
it. I always do.
Oh,
But that's why
my
these
God.
jeans have no stretch, and I always put my
Woo.
leg up, so I don't know what to do right now.
Why do people make no stretch jeans? Like seriously.
Maybe it's like a diet jean. Maybe it's like helping us like hold it
Yeah.
together so we can't, I don't know.
All right, I feel better. I unbutton my top button. Okay. When I tell you,
I was gonna say you look like you're gonna pass out. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, but you got into
but I
your
can
skinny
see
jeans.
the form of my body starting to slowly come back because I've hidden it for a year.
So are these new jeans? Are they old jeans?
These are old jeans.
Okay, so now you're really trying to get back in your old clothes.
Yes, but to be completely honest, I didn't mean to pack these this trip. These were like maybe a month later.
Yeah, but
I
is
would
that
pack them.
encouraging?
It is. It is. I
You can
really
zip
thought
them
they were
up.
my
You
bigger
can button
ones.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
love
coming
that.
off as soon as I get to the hotel, though.
Yeah,
But I'm in them, and that is progress. Thank you, Weight
I
Watchers.
love it. Okay, I'm done with
All
my
right.
friend stuff.
No, the friend stuff is good.
Oh, really?
Let's talk more about the friend stuff. Let me
Okay.
ask you questions. Let's see. I asked you about drama friends. Did you answer that?
I do have drama
Friends
friends.
that just bring drama to your life, because I think at some point you got to cut those drama friends off too.
I will say that, like, with
Unless you're getting paid a lot of money to hang out with them.
I like being the one that people call me. Like,
Do you like a little drama?
I do.
I think because you thrive in a crisis.
I
You thrive. I have
do.
picked that up about you, Crystal Meekov.
I do.
Like, if I called you with some drama, you're like,
It's
oh,
go time.
hold on, girl.
That's
okay,
right.
hold on. You have my full attention. What's going on?
I love it. I just don't want to be the main character.
Right.
I don't want that. But I want to be the narrator. I want to listen to
But you're here for all the main character
Yeah.
energy of it all.
So, like, two of my best friends, it was drama and it was like other people involved. And, me and my one friend really did our best to navigate, and everyone's back together. But it took a few months of it. But I love it because then you're in the middle of it. Like, you get all the information.
And you get to be a fixer too.
Yes, I'm a fixer.
You
I genuinely
are such a fixer.
Yeah, I am not like, I like everyone to be friends.
Yeah.
But I like,
How do we fix it? How do we make it right?
yeah, but sometimes it takes a little longer because it's a little
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a little,
Drag it out.
Drag it out.
Who wants to fix it like right
Yes,
away?
It's like a soap opera in real life.
Give it 3 episodes.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the one fighting and then someone's navigating my thing.
Yeah.
So yes, I do like it a little bit. It's a little fun. But I feel
I'm a
like I've
fixer
been
too in a way, but I
For
don't
sure
have a
you
lot of
are.
patience. Like, once I give you my fix it
Yeah.
advice and go to a couple of fix it lunches
Yeah.
and dinners and it's not fixed, I'm like,
You're
okay,
out.
you guys can just.
But you're
fix
very
it on
good at
your own.
boundaries. I
learned.
keep
that
moving my
the
boundaries.
hard way.
Till
No, you can't keep moving the goalposts.
they do. I
and
keep doing
boundaries.
it.
No, it's been like, this is what it is.
I have a lot of patience in that way. though. I can
Period.
just keep going and going, and I don't know, like, and it's not like I have any time, but I just make time. I don't know, like, I'm so busy, but I'm like, oh, you want to talk about this another 3 hours again? And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I call my other friend, like, 3 hours and just the whole day shot, And Rob's like, it's 4 p.m. Why are you still in your robe? I'm like, I don't know. Things are happening today. He's like, whatever. He just like leaves and closes the door. He
Crystal
knows.
fixed my life
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, but I don't want all that drama, but I like to be a little peacemaker.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm peeping.
Yeah. But Friends
Keeping
is
you.
so complicated.
It is.
It's so nuanced.
It is.
So,
Which is why I think it's good to have less of them at the end of the day. Now, you can have like a
So you're
million
quality over
acquaintances.
quantity.
Yes, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But like, our lives is really social. So there's like, I include like, I have like my friends, and then I have people that are kind of my friends, but they're not my friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people that I see and it's like, oh my God, hi, how are you? Look great. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to go for a coffee one day. And then you like see those friends like maybe once a year.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
they're
love
friends.
friends like that.
They're friends. Yeah, they're friends.
Yes. But they're, you don't have to carve out a lot of time.
Yeah.
You don't have to overly commit. You don't have to talk to them every day. I love a good old easy friend. And I love a friend that no matter how long it's been since we spoke, when I call them or text them, it's like yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, please don't wear me out and be like, well, I haven't heard from you. I'm like, well, I haven't heard
No,
from
that's
you
the worst.
either.
I don't like that. I haven't heard from you.
Yeah.
But I really, really don't like out of the woodwork friends, because I'm like, there's a reason why you're in the woodwork, whatever that means. Like, stay in the woods. I don't know. They come out of nowhere every 2 years. I'm in town.
Okay, speaking of friends,
Uh-oh.
girl, don't you
Who's-
hate a group chat? Oh my God. And I'm in like 4 right
I
now.
hate group chats.
And they're active.
Yes, very.
They are active.
I'm not into group chats. I don't engage. I
God.
don't. And sometimes I'll just leave. I'll just leave the group chat so they see Crystal.
They can
has
see
left.
you left?
It says Crystal has left
you're
the
hardcore.
conversation.
I just try to
Because I'm
mute
on
the
like
chat.
4. If it's like 4,
Yeah.
it's like 30% are the same on the other one.
Right.
So like I have one person who like always sends out the same kind of like whatever meme
Yeah.
to the 3 chats I'm on with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't
I got
stand
this
you.
meme already. Leave me alone.
Yeah, like you've already
Leave
done
me
it.
alone.
I can't stand. Why? Who's
No,
blowing you
it's
up?
just like a whole new chat, and they're activated right now. And I'm on 2 other ones that I haven't responded to. Like,
Are these
I don't
Atlanta
know.
friends?
I think at some point they should just kick you off the chat so you don't have to feel bad about leaving it.
Yeah.
It's like
Actually,
she's
you
not
can
active.
find moments like you can kind of arbitrarily find moments like I'm having a really horrible week, guys. I'm gonna sign off,
Oh yeah.
and then you're
But
just
then they
gone
see
forever.
me on Instagram being great. They're
That's
like,
fine. Don't worry about it. Hopefully they get
see
the
me on
message,
Instagram dancing at the gym.
and then hopefully they know they're supposed to stay in the Woodworks.
The Woodworks. Where are the Woodworks?
But what does that
in
mean?
The wall?
In the Woodworks. What
Yeah.
does Woodworks mean? Have you ever heard of Woodworks?
It's a saying. I think it's like, is it a Southern thing?
They're
Let me see.
in
Let
the
me Google
Woodworks.
Woodworks. I love for people to be in the
But is
Woodworks.
wood
I want to be in the
adjective?
Woodworks.
Is works the noun?
And then I have another a
Is
question.
wood?
Woodworks. It's a thing. Let's Google it.
It says the phrase in the woodwork is part of an idiom, fade into the woodwork, come out of the woodwork, to behave in a way that goes unnoticed or to seem to disappear. For example, he's so shy that he always seems to fade into the woodwork at parties.
We know how to use the word, but what is the woodwork?
But what is
Is it a place?
I don't think it's a physical place.
So you fade into
the phrase in the woodwork originates from the idea of insects or pests hiding inside the wooden structure of a house.
I see. I knew it was
In the
something to do with
woods.
walls.
The
Like hiding
walls.
in the walls. I knew it had something to do with walls.
Why?
Because it said hiding in the woodworks, like walls, like most of them require wood.
See,
Wood?
I thought it was the woods.
No, I
Like-
didn't think it was actually the woods.
Like, you know that my favorite meme is the Homer one going into
Oh yeah,
like the grass. It's like, yeah,
slide into the bushes.
that's me. Like slide into the woodworks.
That's how I feel when I go to a lot of events. I just want to be, especially when it's like time to take pictures and just whatever. I'm like, I'm here, but I'm not really here. Let me
Okay,
just
so it
disappear.
refers to insects going into the wood of like a home or a building.
Yes.
Wooden structures of a house.
A wooden structure of a house.
See,
okay.
look how much you guys learn on this podcast. I know a lot of people
This is an
wonder
educational.
for years what going into the woodworks or being in the woodworks meant.
Oh my God. Wait, that's actually funny. We should just define idioms.
I know.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
had another friendship question. Dang it, like the woodworks thing. Is it woodwork or woodworks?
The woodworks.
The woodworks. It is woodworks. Okay.
Okay, we're ready? I'm going to
Okay.
ask you questions.
Oh boy.
What does a dime a dozen mean?
Okay, let me use it in a sentence. Like, friends like you come a dime a dozen. So I would think it means friends like you are very accessible, always
rare.
available.
No, but why we're trying
Why
to
is
get
it a dime a dozen?
a dozen?
So a dime is 10 cents. A dozen is 12.
It's like,
So
makes
a
no
dime,
sense.
a dozen. So one dime is 10. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Like it literally doesn't add
What-
up.
wait,
What the hell
what
does
did
a
you
dime
get?
a dozen mean?
It originated in the 1800s, where a dime a dozen literally meant that you could buy a dozen of something for just 10 cents, signifying a very good deal.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Okay, so back in the day, you can maybe buy a carton of eggs for a dime and get a dozen, or get 12 things. Got it.
Okay, wait. This
What
is a
else?
funny
Give me
game
another
because
one.
we were wanting to play like Are You Smarter Than Crystal, like a fifth grader.
I know
Okay.
I'm not smarter than you. We don't even have to play the game.
Okay.
Fuck that. Mm-mm.
Okay, ready?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'm gonna say it, but you have to Google it because mine is not Googling.
Well, I had one that just popped in my head. If the shoe fits, wear it. But that's pretty
That's
self-explanatory.
obvious. Wait, that's obvious.
Well, I don't know. Let's unpack it. Let's unpack it. If the shoe fits, wear it. But sometimes
If it makes sense.
you may wear a shoe that doesn't fit.
That's not.
Well, then you
Then-
wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna say if the shoe
Okay.
doesn't fit.
All right, let me
still
think about
put it
that.
on.
Right.
That's not the line. Okay, ready? Let the cat out
Woo.
of the bag.
Oh, let the cat out of the bag.
We know what that
That's
means.
when you tell.
Yes,
But why
is
would
it
a cat be in a bag?
bag?
Why the hell would a cat be in a bag?
Originated in medieval times from a livestock fraud scam.
A livestock fraud scam? What the hell does that have to do with a cat being in a bag?
Merchants would sell livestock in sacks at markets, often piglets. To make transport easier, they would put the pig in a sack and swap it out for a cat while the customer looked away. The buyer wouldn't realize they'd been cheated until they got home and opened the bag or let the cat out
And
of
let
the bag.
the cat out of the bag. Look how deep this is. Give us another one. I like
I
this.
know. This is okay. Ready? They're all obvious, but
Oh, what about this? There's more than one way to skin a cat. I know I keep thinking of cat ones.
but that's obvious. Like there's other ways to do things.
I bet it's deep. Where does it come from?
Skin a cat.
We think it's like simple, like there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like there's more than one way to get to where you're going.
But like where is the origin?
Yeah, where's like break it down.
Or originated in the mid 1800s, first published by Seba Smith's The Money Diggers in Way Down East, or Portraits of Yankee Life. The phrase is used to convey that there are multiple ways to achieve a goal or complete a task.
Yeah.
The phrase exact origin is unknown, but some suspect that it may have come from a combination of other similar expressions.
But why does it have to be a cat? It could be like there's more than one ways to skin a dog. There's more than one ways to skin a pig. There's more than one ways to skin a rabbit. Why is it a cat?
To add to that, I guess, the phrase appeared in 1678 with there are more ways of killing a dog than hanging.
Oh.
And then 1833, there's more than one way to kill a cat. 1855, more ways of killing a cat than choking her with cream, which,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, I have a good one. You start Googling. Ready?
Yep.
Kick the bucket.
Kick the bucket. Oh, that means you die.
Yes. But
So,
why?
but why
are
is it
you
a bucket? Where does
kicking
the
a
bucket
bucket?
come in?
Originated in the 16th century, used to describe death in an informal, casual, humorous way. The exact origin is debated, but the theory is the bucket was a yoke used to slaughter pigs.
Oh.
The bucket was used in hanging people.
Oh my God.
The bucket was a metaphor for a vessel of water of life. Kicking the bucket could be a metaphor of spilling or letting go of something.
Okay.
It's dark. This stuff is dark. I got to be more mindful when I throw these things around.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah.
All right, one more.
One
I
more.
love stuff like this.
Okay. This one I've never heard of. Cut the mustard.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Cut the mustard.
Cut the mustard.
Cut the mustard. So I'm thinking that is cut the shit, cut the bullshit. Like
To
mustard
me,
is spicy.
Expectations. His work didn't quite cut the mustard.
It means to meet or exceed expectations or to be of high quality.
Yeah.
Earliest written 1891 Texan newspaper. It was just a phrase that he used in an article.
Okay,
Why
fine. I'll give
mustard and not mayonnaise or ketchup?
Or,
Why not cut the ketchup?
okay, this is the last one. Cold turkey.
Oh, that's easy. But I don't know why it's a turkey.
That's
we know what
right.
it means, but why not cold chicken?
To quit something.
Cold chicken.
To quit something abruptly.
Yeah.
Right? He gave up smoking cold turkey.
Yeah.
Why is
What does
it
the turkey
cold
have to do with
turkey?
It says originated early 1900s.
It's all like old stuff.
Since 1921, it was referred to a treatment of drug addiction where the addict was made to quit abruptly. Now it means breaking any habit abruptly.
But that doesn't describe why.
The turkey. And why does it have to be cold, the turkey? Why can't,
Warm
like,
turkey.
he went hot turkey or hot chicken or hot
Random.
rabbit? Like, why does the turkey have to be cold?
It says the phrase might be connected to the plain, unadorned nature of cold turkey as a dish, non-elaborate, served without embellishment. Okay, this has gone awry. Anyway,
I love this. I'm just
asking random questions.
when we just go off track.
Okay, wait.
What were we
Mhm.
talking about anyway? We're talking about friendships, and I had a friendship question.
You did have a friendship.
Oh, so have you ever had a friend
Mhm.
that looked at you like you are her bestie, but you don't look at her like she is your bestie?
Majority of the people in my life.
Really? Should I think I may be one of those
No,
people?
no.
Because I think you're my bestie now, but I don't know if you think I'm your bestie. But when
You are. You are. You
I've claimed
are.
you.
You're one of my best friends. Yes.
Okay. But like I've had situations where I would run
This
into
is-
someone and they would say, "Oh my God, I've ran into your best friend," and I'm like, "Who? I'm in Spain. Who could you have ran into?"
I know.
And it would be like someone who literally was an acquaintance, like not even in my close circle.
Yeah, I know. That like
And-
stood behind you in line at the coffee shop.
And it'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love Cynthia. She's like one of my closest friends. I'm like,
Majority of the people
I
in
don't
my
know if that's
life
true.
think I'm closer to them and it's not to be mean.
No, it's
They
not a mean
just-
thing. We're
no.
just having fun.
No.
This is all fun
No,
spirited.
but I'm saying it's not mean like I don't care about them.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't
Exactly.
know that they're like 76th on my invitation list. Right? Like they
Matter
don't
of fact, they don't know that they barely made
they
the
barely
invitation.
and my party
They
has
barely
only
got an
75.
invitation.
Yeah.
Like you basically looked at that list 20 times and was like, it took her off 3 times. It was
I
like,
know.
you know what? Let me just put her back on.
Yes, like because I feel bad because I don't want to feel bad, but like yes, that's a very common thing, and I just have collected a lot of people. I think because I was born and raised in LA, so I have like all different walks of life friends, like every group.
Okay, I love this.
You want to play games?
I love games. I'm obsessed with games.
Okay.
Like, I'm so good at like Pictionary, Heads Up, Scrabble. You don't want me.
You don't
with-
want.
You don't want.
Weren't you the one that said
Scrabble.
you're bad at
Scrabble.
everything?
What's that?
You're bad at games.
But like board games, I'm good at.
You
but
are,
there's
okay.
not like a board game competition that
Okay, got it.
exists.
Okay, so
Should be
wait.
one, but no.
So I love that show. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We talked about that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I already told you that I'm not. But go ahead.
Well, let's see. We're gonna give Cynthia 5 questions.
Wait, I want to ask you because you're the smarty pants, not
I am.
me.
I already know all these answers. This way.
I'm
kidding. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you have.
Now the pressure's on because you already know the answers. If I ask you,
I'm looking at it
and-
right now, so I'm gonna laugh at you. Okay. These are the topics you can pick.
All right, let me
General
pull down my wig. It
knowledge.
keeps sliding back. Okay, go ahead.
Get your brain wig on. Ready? Science, math, history, or pop culture.
Pop culture.
Oh god, I knew you were gonna answer that.
Okay, science. I'll take science.
Take science for one. Okay, ready? What do plants release into the air during photosynthesis?
Oxygen.
Yes!
Shit, I got it right.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh my god!
I told you I'm randomly like under pressure.
You're like, I'm randomly brilliant.
Like I come together like when I need to.
Okay. What planet is known as the red planet?
Oh, I know that one. The red one. Okay, can we name the planets? And then I can pick.
Okay.
Mars, Jupiter, Pluto,
Mhm.
Saturn. Saturn is the one that has the ring around it,
That's right.
Okay. Earth.
That's right.
Earth ain't the red one. Mars. Hey. No. Is it
Yes.
Mars? I think Mars is the red one. Okay.
I'm very impressed. Okay, that's it. I was like,
I love to impress you.
I was like, you said that already. Okay,
Okay.
ready? What is the center of an atom called?
Nucleus.
Yes!
Oh, I am
You're
smarter.
like
than-
Einstein.
How many more do I have?
2 more.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's go.
Okay. What part of your body keeps growing after the rest stops?
Ears? Nose?
That's one. Yes!
Who am I? Oh my God. I really got that right? Because I noticed with like older people, their nose gets bigger and their ears get larger.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm freaked out with you right now. Okay. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Oh shit. Okay, I'm doing so good now I'm overthinking. Wait. It's something that can't bend. So what doesn't bend
The hardest substance.
on Earth? It is okay, I know it's like wait. The hardest substance on Earth.
Do you want a hint?
Yes. Give me a hint.
Okay. Housewives. Is that a hint?
Housewives? Like just in general housewives? See, I wish I could
Did you know
have
the
the
answer?
audience help me out, but we
Okay.
don't have an audience. Okay, it's not
Me?
you.
I'm your hint.
Crystal! Shit. Crystal diamonds!
Yes.
Diamonds, you can't break a diamond. I
That's
knew it
right,
was something
that's
you
right.
couldn't break.
That's right. Diamond.
Oh my God, but I did pretty
By the way,
good.
Crystal is also really good. Like, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm crying. Wait, you got 5 out of 5.
I don't even know who I am.
You're like Jeopardy. Sign me up.
Woo, but that was pressure.
Okay.
Wow.
We gotta go. We got
I'm
one
smarter than I thought.
more. You really are. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
5 more questions because it's too funny.
Oh my God, I want to do you.
Okay,
But I
right.
feel like you know all of them.
I knew these.
I need.
answers.
Do they have like a smarter than a 10th grader?
Okay.
And not like a 5th grader? Because
Do you want? Do you want 5? You want
No,
5th
you
grade?
need the 10th grader one. I was fine with the 5th grader one.
Okay, this is good. Ready?
You need smarter than a high schooler or smarter than a college student.
Do you want to look?
Yeah,
Okay.
for you. And then I'm gonna
Ask-
ask you
okay.
questions.
What? Okay. There. Press the black button.
Okay.
Oh God. Let's see if this schooling was worth it to my parents.
Okay, this is pretty easy. What is the capital of France?
Paris.
Yes.
This is nerve wracking.
Yeah, because I put the pressure out there that your ass is smart. So now
That's
you
a
better
lot
show up
harder.
and show out. What
Shaking.
is the longest river in the world?
The Nile?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Who am I?
I know. What is the smallest country in the world by area?
Luxembourg?
You want another chance?
Do you know?
I don't think you're gonna guess it.
Okay, hold on. Smallest?
With a V? It sure does. Smallest country in the world by area. That's what would have messed
Okay,
me
hold
up.
on. I think.
Vatican City.
Oh,
You would not have guessed
I know
it.
that now that you said it.
Okay, so
Yes,
we learned something.
Yes,
here.
yes, yes.
How many degrees are there in a circle?
180.
Eh,
360.
360.
Yeah, sorry, 360.
Yep.
I was a science major, but I'm just nervous.
Okay, and this is the 10th grade one?
Okay.
This is the 10th grader.
The 10th
thing.
grade.
Okay, all right. So just
You're like, this is the first
mindful, Crystal's doing
No, it's okay.
one
it's
that's
okay.
a little harder than mine.
I know the answer, I'm just not saying them
right
out loud.
No, she would say she prides herself on being smart. She would totally
Okay.
like sit there and like just not even
With
like
my nose
bat
up
an
in the
eye.
air.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and this is why I am me, and I am great and smart, beauty and looks. I mean, beauty and brains. Okay, I fucked that up, right? Beauty
Well, at
and
this
brains.
point, just beauty and looks, based on how it's going.
Today's episode is sponsored by Acorns Early. Acorns Early is a smart money app and debit card for kids that helps them learn the value of money.
Acorns Early's chores trackers teaches kids that hard work pays off. Just set up chores in the app, set a payment amount, and tick the chore off when it's done.
Acorns Early lets parents pay allowances automatically. No more rummaging around for cash. Automatically send a weekly allowance to your kid's account with just a few taps.
Kids can spend what they earn with their very own debit card. They'll love the new sense of independence and getting to choose from 35 plus customizable card designs.
Plus, parents keep track of where and when their kids are spending. Get real-time spend notifications, set your kids' spending limits, and instantly block lost or stolen cards.
Help your kids turn saving into a habit. Kids can use their app to set savings goals. They can even choose their own target dates and turn on the optional autosave feature to help get them there.
Grow your kids' money skills with bite-sized financial lessons. The Acorns Early app has tons of fun, interactive courses that help kids learn about all things money.
Ready to help your kids learn the value of money? Just head to acornsearly.com/humble or download the Acorns Early app to get started.
T&Cs apply. Monthly subscription fees starting from $5 per month unless canceled. If you're a regular listener, you know by now that we're obsessed with Cymbiotika's liposomal vitamin C. It's a daily must-have for supporting collagen production and boosting immunity.
We also love taking their magnesium L-threonate to wind down at night. Their liquid packets utilize cutting-edge liposomal technology to deliver better absorption for better results. It keeps us feeling our absolute best, and the vanilla flavors taste so good.
I just did a shot of it before we came in here today.
And you took it like a healthy habit champ.
Well, speaking of healthy habits, Cymbiotika helps you maintain them all year long, no matter what your goals are, supporting everything from your energy, digestion, immune system, and mood.
Their liquid travel-size packets are perfect for when you're on the go. It only takes 30 seconds a day to get all the nutrients you need. I just throw a few in my purse, walk out the door, and I'm all set. It is truly the easiest thing that I've done for my health.
I'm telling you guys, when you take this stuff regularly, you'll see and feel a difference. Cymbiotika is one of the most trustworthy brands out there. They never compromise on quality and sourcing.
Their products are free from seed oils, preservatives, toxins, and artificial additives. It's something you can taste and feel in every packet. That's why we love partnering with Cymbiotika. And we have a special offer just for our listeners.
Go to Cymbiotika.com/humble for 20% off and free shipping.
That's Cymbiotika.com/humble to claim 20% off plus free shipping today.
This episode is sponsored by Manscaped, the brand trusted by over 11 million men worldwide for their face and body trimmers, hygiene essentials, and premium boxers. If so many men swear by them, you can bet your Valentine will too.
My little Dutch man swears by their boxers. They make him look hot as hell. And guys, the countdown to Valentine's Day is ticking down faster than a housewife's ability to keep a secret. But this time, Manscaped is raising the bar.
We've all watched our partners try for that classic Disney Prince charm, only to land in Stuart Little territory, but not this year because we're treating them to the VIP experience.
Meet the Handyman Rocket Man Special Edition from Manscaped, a sleek, compact face grooming essential that guarantees your partner's face is on track for Prince status all year long.
Prince, as in the singer? That's a guy that knew how to keep it clean.
So true, Crystal, and you won't believe it, but the special edition Rocket Man colorway features gold and black. How chic is that?
Chic as a wind chime, baby. Just a quick PSA, though. There are limited quantities available in this colorway, so you'll need to act fast.
Give him the gift of grooming this Valentine's Day. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code HumbleBrag at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code HumbleBrag at manscaped.com. Okay. What is the name of the organ responsible for pumping blood throughout the body?
Arteries?
Well, the
Heart?
organ. Yes, heart.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to give you
See,
that
I'm
one.
always just right there.
All right, this is a good one. Okay, this is going to really test you, and it's a science one.
Holy.
What is the chemical symbol for gold? I would not know this one.
HG?
Nope. AU.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I know these are like hard. Like,
Oh, my Lord.
what is the speed of
I
light
cannot
in
believe
a
I graduated
vacuum?
high school, even college.
No. Oh, here we go. What gas is most abundant in Earth's atmosphere?
Carbon.
Nitrogen. What? Oh, now this is easy. This is easy. If you
I'm not
don't
trying to
get
go for
this
easy ones. I'm just
answer
Okay.
right, then I will be very disappointed.
okay. Join me.
What force keeps the planets in orbit around the sun?
Gravity.
Yes. Sorry, this is like a whole nother thing. I'm into this. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm convinced you're smarter than I am.
No, not at all. This is not going well
They
for
get
me.
the history ones. Like,
Okay, let's
ooh,
go history.
Ooh.
Let's go.
What
Are there
year-
multiple choice?
Okay.
Sarah's gonna kill me here.
No, it's not multiple choice. What year did World War III end?
3?
I'm sorry, 2.
I'm like, is that a movie? Oh,
sorry.
no.
What year did World War III end? I mean, World War II end. Oh my God.
40,
When?
50,
Lower.
40.
Close.
No, 1940 something.
Yes.
Yes.
1945.
You're messing with me right
yes,
now.
1945.
40. I was going to say 46.
Yeah.
Okay. 1945.
Okay, this is just a fun one. This is pop culture, and this is one of my actual personal favorite artists,
Uh-oh.
singers. Who sings the song Shape of You?
That redhead guy.
Yes. He has red hair. Correct.
Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Is that a 10th grade question?
Yes. What is the name of...
What?
Okay, you have children who are probably into this.
Okay.
What is the
I'm embarrassed that Ed Sheeran was the one I got right.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what I want. I want to get nitrogen right.
That
That doesn't make me smart.
Take whatever you can get.
Okay, fine. I'll
Okay.
take it.
It counts as a point.
Okay.
If you're playing like a game, a competition game, like for TV, you
Ed Sheeran would
you
be up there. You take
appreciate the low hanging fruit.
the point. Okay, got
baby.
it. Okay.
All right. What is the name of the wizarding school in Harry Potter series?
Hogwarts.
Yes. Well, of course you know that one.
We're Potterheads at the house.
What is the deepest ocean in the world?
Atlantic?
Pacific.
Pacific? The second one. I just have to
Pacific
go
is
with
the
my
deepest. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare?
Yes. What desert is the largest in the world?
Sahara?
Yes. Mount Everest is located in which mountain range?
The Himalayas?
Yes. That's my bitch. That's my girl.
I like this section of questions.
Who wrote the novel Pride and Prejudice?
It
It's a lady.
has initials.
It's a lady. No initials. She's trying to help.
Jane.
Do not help in the control room.
Scott.
Jane is right, but Scott is wrong.
Jane did.
Jane Austen.
Austin. I should have known that from
You were
Notting Hill.
good.
No, I mean Sierra Hill.
Oh, this is like actually relevant to the times that we're living in.
Okay.
What year was TikTok launched?
2005.
2016.
16. Whoa, really?
Isn't it just interesting, actually? It feels like
Wow.
it's been around forever,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I thought like maybe in China it was earlier, but yeah, that's crazy.
2016.
That just shows you we could build our own app and like come
Yeah,
trillionaires.
basically.
Yeah.
I love this.
I don't even use that. So like, isn't it gone?
Oh, here's one. Now, you better know this because this may or may not be like a Disney thing.
Okay.
And I don't want Rob to divorce you if you don't get this right. What type of fish is Nemo in the movie Finding Nemo?
He is a flounder. No. He's a striped. What do they call it? Clownfish.
Yes.
Flounder is flounder for mermaid.
All right, you better get this, or
He's a
Rob is
clownfish.
Rob is gonna leave your ass for sure if you don't get this one. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog?
Pluto.
Yes. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story?
Tom Hanks.
No, the name of the character, name of the actual toy.
Oh, Woody.
Yes.
Woodworks. Woody.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
For hours.
How many Harry Potter books are
7.
there? Come on.
7.
Bestie.
7.
Who was the first president of the United States?
Washington. These are not 10th grade.
No, I need to up your stuff because you're really good.
How long are we doing this?
No, it's fun. Okay, we'll stop now. Back to the podcast.
Oh my God. Okay, that was fun. That was game time. That was recess.
I love that. Okay, and I want everyone's opinion when you watch this, humble braggers. Did you guys like game time? Like, I feel like in every pod going forward, we should allot at least 10 minutes of game time.
Okay.
5 for Crystal, 5 for me.
All right.
At least 10.
Because we're 6 years old.
No, it's good. I feel like honestly, the last few pods have been kind of heavy.
Yes.
Especially those damn 14 friends, and then like we're talking about our weight and this and that. It's like it's been a little serious.
It's very serious. Okay, this is way more fun.
And we're living
though.
in serious times too. So I really want to laugh.
Yes. Well, I
And,
did.
You know,
I laughed
appease my inner child.
at myself,
Yeah.
my embarrassing self.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do well at a game show now. Now I'm nervous. I think I would be too stressed out. It's scary. It's like when you said name that tune. It's like suddenly you're like,
Oh, I knew no tunes. It was like, I didn't know
wait,
anything.
I'm going to bring songs next time for name that tune.
Let's do it. We'll do our own.
Okay,
Name
that'll
That
be our
Tune.
name that tune.
Yeah, definitely. All right,
Okay,
so
no,
I have some
I know you do.
church announcements.
Ding, ding, ding.
One is like super random. I'm going to tell the Delta one first, and this is actually not me begging
Begging.
Delta to hire me, even though I still need Delta to hire me. And just an update on that because you guys keep asking. Someone from Delta did reach out.
Woo-woo!
And, this has been a lot going on, and we're just getting back into the year. And I was actually in Amsterdam with Amsterdam over the holidays when they reached out, so I wasn't available. But hopefully, I'm just saying I could have an update for you guys. Hopefully, soon, very soon. You guys were very instrumental in helping, like, put it into the universe. Like, I literally had people DMing me saying, "Hey, we gotta make this thing happen."
Yeah.
Like, they were trying to connect me with people.
No, people were very
And
supportive.
you had friends that were like, "We're gonna make this Delta
Yeah,
thing
that's right.
happen."
And by the way, Delta was in our DMs on YouTube.
And I didn't even realize that.
I know.
We need an alert.
Did you know that? Delta commented on the episode on YouTube.
Like, we need an alert. Anytime
An
Delta,
alert.
if Delta calls the headquarters here, I need to make sure you are on
I
hand
know.
to pick up that call immediately.
Well, Delta flies direct to Paris, the
Yes.
capital of France.
Yes.
In case anybody wants to know Delta, I know that, and I'm happy to sponsor that.
Exactly.
So what happened?
All right. So I called Delta to change my flight because of like a lot of things that were going on.
Okay.
I needed to change my flight. So I get a representative, and she's actually Asian, by the way, which has nothing to do with this story at all.
Except her being fabulous.
But I love exactly. But I love to layer my stories and
love
drag
that.
them out and make them super long-winded.
No,
all
I
in the
like
details.
color, not literally color, but like, it colors the story. Like,
Right.
I can visualize now. I have this like
Yes.
Asian lady on the other end.
It's all in
Answer
the
the call.
details.
Yeah.
Like I'm painting the picture.
You are.
So I'm like, hello, I have a flight leaving for LA from Atlanta, and I would like to change it to Saturday, whatever. And she's like, okay, well, let me check, let me see, and whatever. And I was like, I would like to stay in the same class of service and, whatever. Can you just move it to this date, please? And she was like, okay, well, let me check. And can you hold on 1 second? I'll come right back. And I was like, of course I can hold on. So I
Wow,
hold
so
on.
polite.
I know. I'm very polite.
Everyone's so nice.
Yeah, so it's great. She comes back and she's like, okay, so Miss Bailey, you're in luck. We're able to change that flight for you, and everything stays the same, and there's no additional fees or anything like that. I was like, yes, this is why I love Delta. So, and then she was like, oh, by the way, she's like, when I pulled up your information, when I pulled you up in the system, I saw that one of the representatives left a note that said that you were a really great customer. You were very kind, very sweet. I guess that may have been there. I guess there may have been an issue you were having with something, but you were still very polite and, just very patient.
And she's telling you all this?
Yes. And I was like, oh my God. So of course I immediately had to think back because I fly Delta mostly. Like I
Right.
pretty much only fly Delta.
That's
And I
crazy
was
that
like,
it's in the notes.
how many
and she's
times have
telling
I
you.
called and probably maybe wasn't as nice? Like, would they write down if I wasn't nice?
Clearly.
So
I didn't
don't
know-
know what that was. That's never happened to me. But she said like there was a note in there saying that I was like a nice person. So I was
I
like,
did not know.
whoa.
That's good to know. Because I know that they do
Thank
this
you.
for like restaurants and
And
I think
what? They do it for restaurants.
yes.
They write, like, what do you mean they write notes?
They if you're, a VIP or if you've caused problems or yes, I do know that. And I actually know they do that for hotels.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they write up people at hotels. Like if you're messy, yeah.
Okay, my room is clean.
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
Wow.
They do. But I never thought an airline would.
Yeah. Like,
That's,
I
like,
don't
so
know
big,
if
'cause
this was
it's-
like a me thing. I don't know what it is, but when she told me, I was so surprised. I couldn't wait to get here to share that. I thought that was
That's
really,
crazy.
really interesting. They
It's
got
kind of
them,
like an Uber
nice.
rating.
Yes.
Damn, everyone's following up. Everyone's checking in.
Yeah. Yeah, but here's, like, have you ever been, like, going back to hotels? Well, actually going back to restaurants. Have you ever been banned from a restaurant? Not even kicked out?
Why you asking so casually?
I mean,
No
it
one has
happened.
ever kicked me out of a restaurant or banned me. No, the answer is no.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Well, I have a banned restaurant
Okay,
story.
well, that's why you're so casual about it.
Yeah, I don't have a kick.
Are you banned?
I was banned from this one restaurant in
Have you ever been banned from a restaurant?
Atlanta.
No, I have not. So tell me why you're banned.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know I was banned. So and I'm assuming this is the time. And I'm not gonna say names, but I'll just say
Lord.
I was at this one restaurant in Atlanta and I was with a group of people. And that group may have been a little rowdy.
Okay.
Doing the most, if you will.
Were you filming?
No.
Okay.
No cameras.
No cameras. Okay.
Real life.
Okay.
I don't
Rowdy
know.
and rude or just rowdy and obnoxious? Rowdy and obnoxious.
Maybe obnoxious.
Okay. I can't. That was
Maybe
right.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
But in any case, it was just a big group. It was just a lot of different personalities
Were
there.
you being loud?
No, I would never be like that.
Okay.
I mean, I was
Banned
enjoying
Cynthia.
myself, but not to the point where I would be inappropriate. Like,
Okay.
I have really good restaurant etiquette. Okay.
Okay.
So, anyway, so the night goes on, and, like, no one says anything to us.
Yeah.
Maybe someone said, like,
Be
maybe
quiet.
we should, like, not stand on the the couch or something. No, I'm just kidding.
Or please leave.
No, no one said anything like that to us. But anyway, so we leave and life goes on. And then maybe 2 months later, I go back to this restaurant with like a girlfriend of mine, a whole nother person.
Okay.
And
And
they,
is this like is this
they say one moment.
what kind of restaurant is this? Paint the picture.
Well, then I think people in Atlanta gotta figure out.
Oh,
what
okay.
it is.
But it's like a nice
It's a
restaurant.
nice restaurant.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like, super. It's a nice
nice,
restaurant.
okay.
It would be on the level of like what a nice restaurant here in LA would be
Yeah,
like.
nice restaurant. Okay.
Okay, like in Atlanta, Craig's.
Okay.
But
Oh.
not even that.
Yeah, I
upscale.
understand. Okay.
It's not like a bunch of celebrities there, like
Yeah,
waiting at the
it's
door
a
trying
nice
to get in.
restaurant.
It's a nice restaurant.
In which
So I
you
go
should
back
be
with
respectful.
Absolutely, you should know how to act when you get there. So I go, and I'm like, and I didn't have a reservation. Which usually, if it's just one other person, like I'm happy to sit at the bar until they
Okay.
can find the table because I never know where I'm going to end up. So
Okay.
I'm really bad with reservations.
Got it.
So, they're like, do you have a reservation? I was like, no. And they were like, oh, what's your name? And I was like, oh, my name is Cynthia Bailey, whatever. And then she's like, I was like, just me and plus one or whatever. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she's like, can you give me one moment, please? So she goes
And are you
brings this
thinking
guy
you're
back.
getting some VIPs?
Oh, I'm thinking I'm about to get upgraded to whatever the situation is because I have dropped my name and I don't know what they were going to do
Well,
with
yeah,
me.
because someone
with
takes
this
to
no
walk away,
reservation.
you're going to be like, oh, what's going on?
Well, she comes back with a very important looking man who I assume is the manager. So
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
oh, well. I mean, I really didn't ask for any special treatment, but
okay.
if you guys want to give me the back private room, fine. But I would never ask, right? So I'm standing up nice and straight, ready to receive this blessing, right? And the guy, the very nice guy, very well dressed young man says to me, oh, Miss Bailey, I regret to inform you that you are no longer welcome here. I was like, I'm no longer welcome here. And I was like,
did you say?
I was like, well, Cynthia Bailey is a very common name. Are you sure you have the correct Cynthia Bailey? And he was like, yes.
Oh my God.
Were you here like a couple of months ago? And I was like, I was here a couple of months ago.
Did you
As
know
a
right
matter of
away
fact.
in this moment? Or you like,
yeah, it didn't
okay.
take me, honey. You saw me pass that 5th grader test. I put those pieces together very quickly. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, like that whole group is no longer like they're like banned and we're not going to be able to accommodate you.
Wow.
So I was like,
That is shameful to stand there like.
I mean, I was really like speechless. Like I'm speechless even talking about it.
Yeah.
So I can't remember. I must have mentally blocked the next part out because I probably couldn't process it and accept it. I've been like banned from somewhere and I don't even know what I did.
And you're with a girlfriend of yours.
Like banned by default because I know I wasn't acting crazy enough to get banned from a
That's like
restaurant.
so mortifying.
Oh, I was like so mortified. And like at this point, you know, a few people are in there eating and they've like noticed I was there. And I was like, okay, well, thank you so much for letting me know. And how long is the ban, by the way? Because I really like this restaurant.
And was there an answer? Was it
like,
indefinite?
No, he was like, I don't know. I don't have, I don't know. And I was like, okay. Am I gonna get a text saying the ban is over? Like,
oh my God.
So I just didn't go there for like a year and I'm like pretty busy. So whatever. And then I don't know if the management changed or like whoever banned us got fired. But I went back like a year later.
Tried?
Of course I went back. I like that restaurant.
I could never go back.
Oh, there's no shame in my game. If I like,
yeah, but you're Cynthia Bailey in Atlanta.
Girl, there was like one dish that I really liked there, and I was like, I literally was like, should I go in disguise?
Well, you just say hi, I'm Crystal.
I should go as you. But after like a year, I went back, and I guess they forgot. Like the ban was lifted.
The ban was lifted.
I was prepared to be kicked out, but they
had a glitch in the computer system. It all got wiped out.
And for the record, there are a lot of Cynthia Baileys.
By the way, yes, there are, I'm sure, but
yeah,
not at that specific restaurant. I mean,
I know. Yeah. So
that
was my moment.
I love that you asked me first. Have you ever been banned?
I mean, you are a very social child.
I am social.
And there is a turn upside that we are just finally getting to know.
There is. I will say this. It's possible I'm banned.
I just don't know yet.
I just don't know yet.
Because they don't tell you. You don't get an email. You just show up and then they inform you.
So
they regret to inform you.
Right. So I feel like if it's happened, I will face it when I do. I just don't know yet.
Yeah. So
that's a story.
Let me know when you're on my level. Call me when you're banned from something because I'm like on a different level over here.
Did you ever tell the group?
I think I may have mentioned to one of the people like, hey, by the way, did you ever go back to so-and-so and they said you couldn't get in? I think I maybe asked, but I forgot what happened, girl.
Well, I'm sure it's happened to one of those people.
Well, one of the people was like the main person to turn up of the party.
So they definitely will never be.
I mean, if I got banned, I'm sure she got banned.
Yeah, of course. That is a hysterical story. Maybe tonight I need to get banned somewhere. I feel like a loser right now.
Let's go out and act a fool and see if we can get banned from some hot LA restaurants.
I'm sure we could. Oh, my Lord.
Well, at least we'll end up on TMZ if nothing else if we don't get banned.
Oh, my God. Well,
just even get kicked out. That's kind of cool to say, hey, we got kicked out of Craig's. I love Craig's, by the way. They actually follow me.
Craig's is the best.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. My friend was kicked out of a restaurant.
Why?
She told me this whole story. It was actually like a super, super popular LA restaurant that's like a locals.
Okay.
Like Kyle's there at least twice a week. It's like we just go there all the time.
Okay.
My girlfriend got into a fight.
A fight?
A fight with, I don't know, physical fight. Oh.
Argument.
She was, like in LA, we call them fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, we call it an argument.
Okay.
Unless hands are thrown.
Yeah. She told me she was, because I was like, let's go to blah, blah, blah for dinner. And she's like, I can't, I'm banned. So
that's the name of it?
No. I called it blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, God. I was like,
the blah, blah, blah restaurant. And I guess I was like, you're banned from, and I'm like, that's like the restaurant to go to. And she said she was there with her 2 daughters, and I guess they were being loud or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady next to her
complained, was
like, keep her kids quiet.
Yep.
And she was like, they're not going to be, excuse me, she's tough.
Don't come for the kids.
Yeah.
Leave the kids alone.
And it like started to really escalate, apparently, where my friend then got up, like stood up over her. And I think there was a glass thrown.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. And it's a very small restaurant. Like everyone can see what's up. It's like no bigger than this. It's small. And yeah, it got heated. And then she was like pissed because she's like, they banned me, not her. I'm like, yo, you
Well,
can't
she
like.
threw the glass,
She
right?
threw the glass.
Well, hello.
I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah,
that's
you don't
why.
come up to me and like tell me to like be quiet, my kids be quiet. I was like, well, here you are. So now she can't go. But she kept saying like, I need to go incognito. I mean, you can't put like a mustache on. Like they're gonna know who you are. Like it's not like a big ass restaurant. And
I feel like I'm pretty recognizable no matter what for some reason. I don't feel
Yeah.
like anyone really looks like me. Like even if I put like a different wig on because I wear different wigs all the time. Like what can I do to look different?
well, that's why I was like, you're Cynthia Bailey, but that hostess didn't know. So you could have like, I meant, you know, Cynthia Laley. Like you just said the wrong name. But yeah, so I guess I have heard of people getting banned.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's rough.
I mean, it was kind of like, wow, I'm
That's a lot.
banned.
And then you just like left
Look
and,
at
like, in
me.
shame.
I can't go there anymore. Shit. Excuse me.
Is that your humble brag?
Oh, is it humble brag time? No, that was not a humble brag. That was just a random.
No, we're at a
crazy
humble brag
story.
time.
Okay, humble brag time. What's yours?
Girl, you can go on forever.
I know. Look at you. I know you're not talking about anybody going on forever. I've sat here and listened to stories that came back to like to be continued. They were like so good and long, honey. No.
Okay,
What's
my
yours?
humble brag today? Gosh, I need to chat GPT this one. I don't know today. Okay, I know. I am humbled that I can go into restaurants and brag that I've never been banned. That's my humble brag today. I'm humble that I get a seat at many restaurants in LA, and
You've never been banned from any
never
of them.
banned me. That's
or kicked out for that matter.
That's my humble brag today.
Okay. My humble brag is that I am humbled that I am now allowed back into this restaurant. And my brag is I didn't take it all that personal.
I love that. What a story. All right. Thanks all. We love you.
Thank you guys. We love you.
And send us your band stories as well.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We want to hear from you guys. Q&A time on Humble Brag.
Yeah.
Send us questions.
So it's humblebragpod@gmail.com.